Hello everyone, my name is Dallin Einoch, and I will be going over the SQL keywords where, from, and for my presentation. Excuse me. So first off, we have the from keyword. The from keyword, it's used to select specific tables that you want to retrieve information from in a database. So I have an example here. Just a heads up, I'm using a fake numbers table from a database, just used for my examples so I can kind of show you how it works. So for my example, I have select all from dbo.numbers, and so what that's doing is it's selecting all of the objects from the numbers table in my database. And just as a side note, you do not need the dbo dot in front of numbers, but I use it because I just think it provides a little more clarity. I just like seeing it there, but you can leave it off, it'll still return. Now we have the where keyword. You use the where keyword when you want to only return or only retrieve information that meets a specific criteria. So in my example, I have select all from dbo.numbers like last time. But now we have where number equals 10. So this is going to turn everything, all the numbers from the numbers table if the number equals 10. So it works similarly to the if keyword that you may know from other languages such as C#, Java, JavaScript, anything like that. It works the same as there. So you can also use other criteria other than equals, such as less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and does not equal. Lastly, we have the and keyword. So you use the and keyword alongside the where keyword in a clause. That allows you to be a bit more specific in what information you're retrieving. So if you're using the and keyword, only the only things that are information is only returned if it meets all of the criteria. So in my example, I have select all from dbo.numbers where number is greater than 10 and number is less than 20. So it's going to return all numbers that are greater than 10 and also less than 20. And if there were, say there was no criteria met, it wouldn't return anything. You can also use multiple and keywords in order to be more specific. So I have the same thing there for my example, except I added another and, number does not equal 15. So it will return all numbers that are greater than 10, less than 20, and also do not equal 15. And going back to where it only returns criteria if all of them match, say you had a database with the only numbers between 10 and 20 were all 15s, it wouldn't return anything because of the and number does not equal 15 criteria there at the end. So that is my PowerPoint. I'm going to go over to my SQL database here and show you just a working example. I have a people table that just has a bunch of dummy information that I've had for a while. So we're going to start a new query. So we're going to do select all from dbo.people. So you'll see here, it's going to turn all my information. If we come over here, you can tell, or you can see, I have 504 lines here. This should also have 504 lines because it should be returning everything, and it does. So we have that there. Say we want to find only people with the last name of Smith, so we could add where last name equals Smith. Run that, and then you see I only get information or objects back where the last name equals Smith. So I have 5 people that have the name Smith. Say I want to narrow that down even further. Say there was, I don't know, 200 people still in here with the name Smith. I know there's not, but in a larger database you might. Say you want to only return someone with the last name Smith and the first name Brad. So you'd be and where, actually I don't think you need the where, first name equals Brad. And there you go. So it's selecting from the people table where last name equals Smith and first name equals Brad. You can see I only have one person here where that criteria is met. Say I just mess this up and put Brad X here, and I hit execute. Nothing's going to return because even though there's people with the last name Smith, there's no one in the database with the first name Brad X. So, yeah, that's just my examples here. That about covers it. If you have any more questions, just feel free to shoot me an email or ask me on the discussion board, and I can try and clarify anything that wasn't clear in my presentation. But thank you for watching, and hope you all have a great rest of your day.